Yo, what is going on, guys? Yeah, so I know I'm a little late. I know I'm like 10 minutes late. And when this news kind of came out, it came out of nowhere for the Philadelphia Eagles, that big play Slay, that the Eagles are cutting him. There's a reason behind this, guys. It really doesn't surprise me. I'm not like shocked, like, like everyone else is, because the Eagles can't trade him because nobody wants to take on because his cap hit's crazy right now. Nobody wants to give up draft picks for Slay, and nobody wants to extend him. I mean, at least for us, we don't want to extend him right now. The Eagles don't want to extend Slay. They don't want to do it. He created this issue himself. So if the Eagles can't do it, then that's just what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I only wanted Slay here for like one more year, or maybe maybe one more year after. But he wanted more money, and the Eagles just can't afford it. The Eagles couldn't lessen that cap number at $26 million. You know what I mean? So this could be the thing where this might put him right in front to go get a corner. This might put him right in front to get a cornerback. You know what I mean? It's just, I only wanted me personally. I only wanted Slay here for one more year. I mean, that was it. Today, like that was it. You know what I mean? Because I literally got on Twitter, and then I saw Slay's wife was like, she was really upset. I mean, she was really upset. It's crazy, so let's see. There's more news coming out on this right now. Eagles and Darius Slay could not work out a restructured contract, and he will be a free agent today at 4 p.m. Crazy, bro. That's crazy. And I appreciate being here in this chat right now. We have 389 in the chat. I'm sorry. I'm just like getting hit by all this right now. So I'm sorry if I'm not paying attention to everybody. We got a super chat from James, 23.87 gaming, disappointing, but we knew that would happen. Best Greece from Germany. Joey, sad day. Slay was my guy. Well, thanks from Germany, man. That's awesome, dude. And yeah, it's a really, really sad day. Dude, like, I said this almost about Bradbury. If Bradbury didn't resign, I wouldn't have cared. If Bradbury didn't resign, I wouldn't have even cared. I would have went for a corner at 10 regardless, because this class is so talented. But if you got Bradbury here for 3 years, I mean, now you're it's open season to go get a corner at 10. It's open season now that it sounds like Chauncey Gardner-Johnson might get signed. Like, I think that's what's going on right now. That's what's going on. Appreciate the super chat very much, man. Got a super chat from John Castelloni. What's going on? How much cap does releasing him? It's a post-June. It's post-June, apparently. Oh, John Clark just put out on Twitter, the Eagles are now making a big push to resign cornerback. Well, it says cornerback, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. They're going to re-sign CJ, guys. CJ's getting his deal with Slay leaving. Slay, appreciate everything he's done, bro, but Slay made this whole thing. Yeah, Howard Eskin just said, word is Slay is gone. Eagles trying to get CJ Garner-Johnson contract done today. Slay just put out a tweet. It's crazy, dude. I'm not upset about it like a lot of people are. Oh, why are you releasing him? But I'm not even upset about it, dude. Like, it's like he created this whole thing. Like, the Eagles went to Slay and pretty much thought they were going to get an easy restructure out of him. An easy restructure out of him would have been $13 million. But that didn't happen, though. You know what I mean? No, we're not getting anything for Slay, bro. We're not getting anything for big play Slay whatsoever. They weren't going to get a second round. Like, there were fans saying we're going to get a second round. They're not getting that. They'll get like a 5th, 6th round pick for big play Slay. I mean, that's like the most they're actually going to get for him. You know what I mean? It's the most they're going to get for him. He wanted more money. The Eagles didn't want to pay it. Like, I was against giving him more money just because of our situation right now. I mean, I was against it because it's just our situation. Like, that's what I was afraid of, man. Man, like, I feel like we gotta like sit on this and be like, okay, what's going on? So if they a post-June release, let's look at Darius Slay post-June release. Slay will be designated as a post-June release, which would push over 13 million of his cap into 24. Slay would count 8 million and change against the 2023 cap. So that money is getting pushed into 24. That's not great at all. I would have tried to at least trade him, but trading Slay is almost impossible too, because trading Slay is the team is literally having to. There's nobody going to take on what he wants. I don't know. There's nobody's going to take on what he wants. The Eagles couldn't take on what he wanted. At 32 years old, how much of an extension did he want? He's making $17 million. I mean, at the end of the day, Slay's the one that's leaving because of Slay, not because of the Eagles. The Eagles, all they want to do is restructure. That's all they want to do. Slay is the one, not saying he made a big deal about it, but Slay is the one that made it difficult for the Eagles. This is probably why Chauncey Gardner-Johnson probably wasn't signed at all this whole time. You notice how Chauncey, they're making a big push to sign him today. I think they were literally trying to see what was going on with this Slay stuff, okay? They were trying to figure out what was going on with this Slay contract, and now, dude, like, Slay did this to himself, bro. Like, he did this to himself. At the end of the day, he did, guys. Like, him and his agent did this to themselves. Like, this is what they were trying to do. I mean, his agent, the agent's job is try to get him as much money as possible. And Philadelphia wasn't going to do it. You know what I mean? So I can't get upset. I can't get upset about it. This does not accept this. It doesn't upset me. It's not like they lost Bradbury and Slade, then I would totally understand. I totally get it, but they didn't. You understand? This opens up a new cornerback, your future number one from this draft. Like, this is, I mean, I don't really see them signing another corner besides Chauncey Gardner getting this deal done. Like, it's because now Slay left. Everyone's going to be like, oh my God, well, you can't draft the guy at 10 and put it all on him. It's dude, that's what these first round picks are. made for. These corners that get drafted in the first round, that's what they're made for this situation. You know what I mean? So things could change here. I don't see them going out and getting another cornerback in free agency or trade for a cornerback or something like that. I don't see that even happening right now. Okay. But I'm not mad at this. I'm not upset. I'm not upset over this at all. Like, he, in my eyes, he was only supposed to be here for 1 year, and that was it. You know what I mean? Like, that was it. Let me check. I'm sorry, Castelloni. I know I was supposed to. Sorry. I'm getting on a stupid rant, so I need to chill out. Hold on. I'll get to the super chat in a second. I need to look at like a post June release. Oh man. Post June release here. Cut post June. Yeah, so technically they do save $17.5 million. So $8 million, $8 million in dead money, 17.5 in cap space, and that money they won't be able to get till June. So they're gonna get a nice chunk of cap by June. That's just what it is right now. So it's 8 million in dead, 17 in cap savings, 17.5. And apparently more money is being moved over to 24. So he's only going to be an $8 million cap hit this year. That's it. So, which is good, which is up from 26 to 8. Yes, that's a big deal. It's a huge deal for the Philadelphia Eagles. No doubt about it. George Brill at the super chat. Thank you so much, man. He said this Justin Joey said the Eagles making a big push to sign Chauncey Gardner-Johnson right now. Big reason why Eagles release Slay. Should be coming soon. Yeah, dude, I'm not shocked over it. I am not shocked. Not shocked over the situation whatsoever with Slay. I'm not shocked over this. Like, and look, he did this to himself, man. Like, this was gonna happen. That's why the Chauncey Gardner shit has been on hold for the past couple of days because of this Slay situation. Like, Slay tweeted out the other day when Bradbury was signed, he acted like he was going to be here. I don't know. So I really wasn't even, I wasn't even thinking about this at all. So it's just nuts, dude. It's just crazy, dude. Like, there's a lot going on right now. Hold on. Let's see here. So yeah, we have so I want to know how you guys feel about the situation in general. Hold on, we're missing something here. If I'm missing a super chat, let me know because I don't know if I'm missing anything. Got a super chat from Howard Eskin. Darius Slay will be released today at deadline. It will be an official post June save of 17 million. Yeah, so they'll get their 17.5 million, which is great, which is really good, guys. That money they need, and then if they get a Lane Johnson restructure, they got a nice bit of cap left on them right now, so it does make sense. Oops. Got a super chat from Sizzle Flex. Thank you so much, man. It says they're going cornerback, and one of them first round picks would show Lacey need that young thorough bleed at cornerback, and 4 years to come. Bradbury only on a 3-year. Man, yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Let the new guy come in. Him and Bradbury can, him and Bradbury. I think if they drafted a Witherspoon at 10, like with Chauncey in this secondary, bro, like this shit's gonna be nuts, man. It's gonna get crazy right now. It's gonna get nuts. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. We have a new member to the Shake Squad Army. Thank you so much, man, Joshua Stewart, for joining, dude. Thank you so much, man. Much appreciated, bro. Pin comment for more memberships, guys. All that great stuff. We got a super chat from Radiation Bots. What's going on, dude? He says, makes sense for us. Draft for the future. Cornerback and lock up CJ. Good luck, Slay. I'm not the least upset with this. Looking for that's what I'm saying, bro. We need to look towards the future. Like, Slay's not the future, man. Slay was here for a few years to kind of keep this window open for a championship. Like, maybe the Eagles should have won the Super Bowl last year, and Slay would have had a better farewell in this regard. But them trying to keep Slay, and Slay's the reason why we can't have Slay. So it's not on Howie Roseman. It's not on the Eagles. And you can't give everybody an extension, and they can't afford it. If they can't afford it, and I don't blame Slay for wanting more money, but he doesn't fit into the Eagles' plans for the future. That is just the truth to all of it. He doesn't fit into the plans. Simple as that. You know what I mean? It's really tough, man. Like this is not, it's not easy. I mean, Slay's wife is really upset. I get it. It's they have ties into this city when you're here for a few years. I get it. But it's a business, and I'm rather signing Chauncey Gardner-Johnson at 25 years old than give big play Slay $32 million. I mean, at 32, a big extension, making $17 million this year. Who's mad? How can I be mad at this? I can't be mad at it. Simple as that. So it is what it is, bro. I want Gonzalez, dude. I'm trusting me. I Witherspoon and Gonzalez will be there at 10, and one of those guys will be there at 10. There's no doubt. There's 100% no doubt one of those guys will be there at 10. No doubt. One of those guys will be there. Let's see. Fan Media says Joey Shakes. Eagles are going to draft Christian Gonzalez. Mark my words. They proposed a rule change for Eagles to wear 0, and that's the number he wore in college. Yeah, I know. I saw that, but I would never thought it would meant towards that situation. But that's pretty cool, though. We'll see. It's time for change, guys. It's time for change. I know people love Slay. I get it. I understand that. I want to win another championship, bro. And this is leaning towards a corner in the first round. Haven't done it since Lito Shepherd, but let me tell you, dude, they do that, and man, will it change your defense, bro. I mean, for a position that you don't have to worry about for 5 years. You know what I mean? 5 years of not having to worry about that position for your number one corner. And, Bradbury's here for a few years to be that number 2 complimentary guy, and that's what I'm saying, man. It's going to be nuts. It's crazy. So Eagles fans, I hope no one's really upset over this. I hope everyone's okay. Like I'm happy that the Eagles are I'm happy that they're gonna try to re-sign. They're gonna try to re-sign Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. I think that's been in the books almost the whole entire time. I think, in my own opinion, okay, if they were able to keep Slay, if Slay just took that restructure, I don't think we'd be in this situation right now. You know what I mean? Like Slay did this to himself at the end of the day. The Eagles did nothing to him, but not just give him more money. I mean, they can't just give in to him he's 32. Like if Slay was like 27, 28, sure. I'll give you more money, no problem. But this is just too much, man. It's just way too much. So I want to know your thoughts on this situation. This, just let me know. We have 932 people in the chat. If you guys make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let's get the likes up to like 300 likes, like quick. Do appreciate it so much. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I think we're like 8 subs away from 22K, which is kind of nuts. And if you guys haven't liked, just like the video. Check out the pinned comment for memberships. Check out my new Discord as well in the live chat. And join that up too, because we do voice chats on there and other stuff. Join my official Discord for the Philadelphia Eagles. Just talking Eagles and just having fun. It's all what it's about as of right now. So thank you so much, guys. See here. Let's see here. Joey Porter. People are saying Joey Porter Jr. Bye-bye Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Why? How is that goodbye Chauncey Gardner-Johnson? They're trying to sign Chauncey right now. They're trying to sign him right now. That's the news coming out from Howard Eskin, from all the people working at Philadelphia. They know that this is trying to get done. I don't know what's with all these soft, like, people can have their opinion about Slay. And I understand he was here for a few years, but why are people so, like, emotional over it? Like, I get it, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, the Eagles, this is from Jay Clark, John Clark from NBC. So he said the Eagles are making a big push to re-sign safety Chauncey Gardner-Johnson contract. I think this has been in the books. I think literally the Eagles got to sacrifice and make some moves, bro. You got Witherspoon, you got Joey Porter. I mean, you got Christian Gonzalez. You got a bunch of corners out in this draft this year, bro. Forbes and Gonzalez is better than Witherbust. Brian says Christian Gonzalez is the pick, but I have trade up to Detroit at 6 because the Raiders will draft him before us. Interesting. Oh, man. Michael says Slay's situation will be like when Fletcher Cox was released last year, only to re-sign a few years later. This doesn't sound like one of those who's going to re-sign. Like Slay wants a lot. If the Eagles are releasing Slay because of this extension, then holy crap, he probably wanted a lot of money. Like, no joke. Get this deal done for Chauncey, bro. Get this deal done. I don't know. Maybe I'm just more on the business side of things. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just less emotional with this team. Like when I was a lot younger as a fan of this team, I used to be more emotional towards the players. Maybe I'm just not anymore. Maybe I'm just sick and tired of just how these, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but 32 years old and Slay wanted an extension. I mean, how much was this going to be? Apparently it was going to be a lot, too much for the Eagles to really handle at this point. You know what I mean? The Roberts says Elliott getting cut. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, dude, you got two running backs making like $28 million. It makes the Pollard tag was good at was okay, but he's coming off a broken leg or whatever it is. I don't know if it's an ACL or broken leg, whatever it is. Ryan says, I'm not mad about Darius Slay release. Dude, I'm not either. I'm honestly not either. I am perfectly fine with it. I would have been perfectly fine if they kept Slay and they didn't get Bradbury. I was on board with not even having Bradbury. I wasn't even expecting Bradbury to get signed. Bradbury's 30 years old, but he took 12 to 13 million a year instead of 15 to 16. For other teams that literally would have paid him more money, he came to Philadelphia because he wants to win a Super Bowl. He came to Philadelphia because he wanted to stay here, and he liked the scheme fit with Sean Desai. He talked to our defensive coordinator. So, I liked it. I had no issue with it. You know what I mean? Hold on. I hope I'm not lost with super chats right now. Hold on. We got a super chat from Joshua Stewart says, hope Bijan signs at 10. Yeah, I don't think they'll take him at 10. I think if you want to get Bijan, you move up from 30, you trade up from 31. I think that's what you got to do. So we got a super chat, Mr. Rudy Poo. Thank you so much, man. He said 3-year fully guaranteed contract, $8 million is absolute insanity. Why would he? So what did he ask for? Wait, so 18 million is absolute. So what did he ask for, bro? What did Slay ask for? Because that's what I want to find out. Eagles save 17.5 against the cap in 23, but still take on the remaining 8.6 post-June, allows them to spread Slay's dead money into 24. They should have room and flexibility to re-sign Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Both sides want to get something done. Still work left. Okay. I want to know what this deal was supposed to be for Slay. That's what I wanted. That's what I want to do. Like, that's the main thing I want to find out today about this whole situation right now. It's just pure insanity, bro. If that dude, if he wanted so he wanted 18 million, an extra $18 million, or are you talking about he wanted 18 instead of I mean, he was getting paid 7. So he wanted there's no way he wanted 18. Like you're telling me he wanted an extra an extra 1 million, and the Eagles said nope. I don't know about that. That's kind of like I don't even know what that is. Jay Soft OG with the super chat. Thank you so much, man. He says Slay didn't tackle. He played in the run like he was Neon Dion without the interceptions over a defensive captain involved in the 3rd and 30, and he was definitely involved in that, and reacts to motion in the Super Bowl. No big plays. Yeah, the fake jet motion in the Super Bowl bothered me. The 3rd and 30 bothered me. The Kenny Galladay touchdown kind of bothered me a little bit. There were some things we could nitpick over. Big play Slay. Just horrible, man. Just horrible. It was just one of those things where I'm kind of like, damn. I just want to know how much money it was supposed to be. I just want to know how much money it was supposed to be. Like that's what I'm kind of looking at right now. All I'm kind of looking at right now is what did Slay want? What did he want? Like if it was something ridiculous, I get it. I totally get it, but I don't know. I have no idea. But I want to know, but appreciate the super chat so much, Jason. Thanks so much, man. But I want to know your guys' thoughts on everything. Just this whole situation in general with the Philadelphia Eagles and big play Slay. How do you feel about it? What do you think's going to happen? What do you think Slay wanted? How much? I'm trying to look at that information right now. I don't even know how much he actually wanted. But yeah, it's kind of alarming. It's kind of alarming, dude. Like it must have been a lot more than expected. It must have been a lot more. So, I am fine with this. I have no problem. I'm like, how can I act like that? I can't act like that at all. You know what I mean? So I got no problem with it, guys. Like, even if Bradbury wasn't going to stay, I wasn't even going to make a big deal out of it. That was like the whole thing, So I don't know. I'm trying to get my head together with this, and Chauncey getting re-signed today would be awesome, would be great. Hopefully they get it done, and I think they will get it done today. I mean, this should go a lot faster now, regardless. But I would really like to find out these numbers on what he actually wanted, because they got to get this thing. Like I said, I am perfectly fine with Slay leaving. I've had no issue with it. I have no problem with it. But this one right here, yeah, I was shocked. I'm not saying I'm not surprised, because yeah, a little bit I was. Like the first tweet I saw was from Slay's wife, and she was crying. Like she was crying on Twitter. Like, I felt bad for her, Sucks, man. Well, your freaking husband, bro. She didn't, he wanted more money. I don't get why he wanted to get, I don't know, dude. I don't know why. I don't get it, man. I do not get it. We got a super chat from Martin Perez. What's going on, dude? So not mad at it. Enjoy Porter Jr. Witherspoon at 10. Dude, I'm perfectly fine with that. I have no issue with that at all. You know what I mean? I've been perfectly fine with how they've been kind of handling this situation, and they're opening youth right now for this football team. They literally are opening youth. Like, how could you be mad at Slay leaving? They're letting a 32-year-old corner go for a 25-year-old corner to get a long-term extension and to draft a 22-year-old cornerback fresh out of college. You know what I mean? Like, how is that a really bad? This is a future move, guys. Like, this can't be as bad as everyone thinks it's supposed to be. It's not. You know what I mean? It's definitely not. But I'm excited for the future, man. This just makes me more excited about the future of this team. And if Slay's not a part of it, then he's not a part of it. We're not expecting him to be on this roster for that long. You know what I mean? That's the whole that's what I kind of get. That's what I kind of get out of it is if he was asking for more money and you couldn't trade him because who's taking on that cap hit? Like there's no way someone's taking on a cap hit of $26 million. Like it's just it makes no sense. Like no one's taking that on. No one's gonna to me, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time to figure out. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's like, yeah, I wish he was still back, but I really don't because I know why. I know what this team needs to be. I know what this team needs to look like. You know what I mean? I know what this team needs to look like going into next year. Like Jalen Hurts' contract goes through. You can't sign corners or trade for corners and give them as much money as possible. You know what I mean? You can't do that. I necessarily, it doesn't matter what I think. I didn't think Slay necessarily need a huge pay grade, like upgrade, a huge promotion, but you know, I thought he had a good year last year. I thought our corners had a good year last year. I thought Slay had a good year, but there was a few things that pissed me off. And, it might have been scheme. It might have been blaming Gannon too much, at the same time. I mean, I know Gannon is definitely a blame for some of what these corners were doing in these games, but there were some times where Slay gave up some easy receptions. The 3rd and 30, the fake jet most in the Super Bowl, the Kenny Galladay touchdown. There was a lot of different things that happened that really didn't make me mad. They didn't shadow him on number one guys, and he just looked like, I don't know. I thought the second half of the season, I feel like after that Vikings game, like he kind of like fell off a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying that. Maybe I'm just seeing. I don't know. Like that's how I feel, man. It's not. I'm not trying to say he's a bad corner. I'm not trying to say he didn't. I'm not even trying to say he doesn't even deserve the extra money. But we can't fit him into our future plans. Simple as that. Martin Pierre Perez with the super chat. Thank you so much, Ray. Says, what do you think we do for linebacker? Who's next to Dean? I don't know, man. I mean, I'm hoping they can match up a Bobby Wagner in here, but I honestly don't even know who else is available free agency wise. I don't even know who else is available right now. You know what I mean? No idea. So, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting. So, I'm happy about it. I think they're, I think they might draft somebody, but I don't know. I don't know who else is really out there I didn't look at a lot of linebacker free agents, you know what I mean? Because I don't think much is going to happen here. Maybe Sean Bradley will get a shot. I don't know. Davion Taylor, I think he's just a bust at this point, and he's just too injury prone. So I'm not really sure, but I guess we'll find out, right? We got super chat from Chad Tolly Jr. What's going on, dude? He says it's not that it was a bad move, just he was such a vocal leader and going to be missed. But we could be releasing him to re-sign on a better deal. I don't think he's getting re-signed, dude. As much as I think like, oh, they want to just do a brand new. I mean, that would have been the smart thing to do is probably do a brand new deal with Slay. That probably would have been the smart move to do, but if he wanted more money, then I couldn't give it to him, man. I just, to me, it doesn't fit into our plans for the future. It doesn't fit with us. I can't see us doing anything else, man. But appreciate the super chat so much, dude. He says, you're right. He did call off the Vikings game. That was what I'm telling you. Yeah, I think the Vikings game was like the last game where he literally was like on point. And then like I felt like after that, he just like, I don't know, kind of nuts. Slim says, if you don't want to say Joey, I will. Slay don't deserve that money he was asking for. It's like, I get it. Like, I respect any fan's opinion. If he didn't, like me in general, like, I'm not just saying because I'm a content creator and I don't want to piss people off. I'm saying it because, yeah, it's kind of like, I'm saying because, like, there's like not, all these players get overpaid. That's just the business. That's what it is. But how much money was he really wanting? You know what I mean? Like, I'm hoping, like someone said 18 million earlier. I'm like, well, he's making 17, so you're telling me like over $1 million he got mad about that? I really hope that's not the case, because if he left the team because of because he didn't get $1 million raise, then I don't know. That's pennies. That's pennies to them. 100%. That's what it is. Brand says, I would not all be surprised if Howie offered Slay a per-year deal close to Bradbury's and said, take it or we're cutting you, and I'm not mad at it at all. No, I think Howie Roseman said, hey, we want to restructure, but let's just try to get a restructure done. Maybe we'll work on something later. And that agent, Drew Rothenhaus, he's a money-sucking he's one of the most crazy GMs crazy agents that are going to try to suck as much money from a team as possible. And they're not doing it to this team. It's not happening with the Philadelphia Eagles. It's not happening right now. So not happening, dude. Not happening. Lucas says, got to draft Porter or Witherspoon at 10. Yeah, bro. They literally have now. They can get it done now. I mean, someone's going to drop to the Eagles at 10. There's no doubt about it. I think it's going to happen. Shift says, y'all broke. Y'all can't sign any. Dude, I don't know if this is supposed to be a joke, but that's what everybody said. Howie Roseman, bro, is just, not only is he getting those comp picks and he's working that thing for next year when that extension for Hurts kicks in, but this year he did a pretty good job this year. And you still got 2 first-round picks. He got you a first round. He got you another first-round pick, dude, from the Saints trade. I mean, it's amazing, dude. It's amazing. Crazy, man. Crazy. Yo, SA1B, what's going on, dude? Appreciate the super chat so much. I said I wouldn't take a running back in the first, second, plug in a guy in the draft, a corner, then focus on defensive line. Do you think we can get Gonzalez? He's tall, fast, long, and could be a good fit. I think it'd be a perfect fit. It really depends if the Raiders are going to pick him up or not. I think the Eagles are at a perfect. I think a lot of teams like to trade back in the top 10. I think, you're going to have 4 quarterbacks taken in the top 10 regardless. But I think you'll have your pick of the litter. I think you're going to have either Witherspoon or Gonzalez available at 10. I think you could have one of them available. I think they're in a pretty good spot to get a cornerback this year. So, and trust me, you have got to get the best one in Philadelphia. You have got to do it. Sorry, it's been a long day today, long morning today. Got to get it done. Got to get it done. So, I think they will. I think they will at the end of the day. So we're hoping to God. You know what I mean? That's not true, bro. That's you Cowboy fans gotta stop acting like GMs for the Eagles. You guys have no idea. The news is coming out. They're making a strong push to sign him right now. What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? Fucking people, man. These Cowboy fans acting like fucking Eagle GMs. I don't get it. Every year, it's oh, they can't afford. We could. Well, first of all, they even said. I mean, half of them, 3/4 of them said we weren't going to be able to sign anybody this year. So, God, man, oh yeah, can't sign you. Yeah, they would have signed him by now. They were trying to figure out this big play Slay issue for days. That's why this Chauncey stuff was probably on hold. That's why Chauncey was flaunting with Bengal players on Twitter for the past couple of days to mess with them and trolling them. Guys are idiots, dude. We have some idiots in this fan base. Idiots. And Ty said Hurts' new contract wouldn't even hit till 24 season. You're all uneducated. Yeah, and then realistically, when that contract goes through, the Philadelphia Eagles are going to have 3 to 4, third to fourth round comp picks for that year. So the Eagles technically can have 11 to 12 draft picks for next year. You know what I mean? Because of the comp picks they're going to get next year, which they really need. So Joey said, would you get Witherspoon at 10? Yeah, that's my favorite corner of this draft, dude. I think he's the most polished corner, most pro-ready corner in this draft, dude. Like, no joke. Talking Sports Land, what's going on, dude? It's gonna be good, man. Like, it's coming together very slowly. It's coming together very slowly. Like, telling you, defense is looking really good right now. Chauncey coming back. They draft a corner at 10. It's going to be good, man. We're getting a lot. We're going to be so much younger this year. It's crazy, which is a great thing. Much younger. The cap's going to be in a better situation. You know what I mean? They're saving a big chunk of money after June. Lane Johnson hasn't even been restructured yet for a $10 million savings. So there's a lot. There's a lot going on right now. Eagles is designated slay released June 1st, saving 17.5. So they're saved 17.5 for obviously they saved $17.5 million in cap space. They're only going to pay, I think they're only going to deal with 8.6. And then in 24, I think it gets spread out for the rest of the dead cap for Slay as of right now. It says they have now began a big push to re-sign Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. I'm telling you, bro, like most of the Cowboy fans, literally most of the Cowboy fans today the past week have been saying, oh, you're not getting Chauncey. You're not re-signing Chauncey. You know what I mean? Like, fuck off, dude. Tired of y'all. What we can't do. Let's see. So saving that money is gonna be nice, though. It's gonna be real nice. Let's see here. We got super chat from Carl. I don't see these. I'm sorry if I'm missing these super chats. I never see these super chats. I don't know why. I don't know why. I have no idea. We got a super chat from Carlos Rosado says, I love how fans play game for us and how I trust. Yeah, dude, like you gotta sit back. You just gotta sit back and you really that's all you gotta do, man. You just gotta sit back and just let Howie do his thing. You know what I mean? Like that's the only thing you could do. Just sit back and let Howie do his thing. Like that's all you gotta do, man. BR says D Hop to the Giants rumors. Yeah, I mean, I saw Adam Thielen rumors for the Giants, but that wouldn't make any sense. Like, Adam Thielen is not enough for them. I'm sorry, but Adam Thielen can't be a number one on another team. Never mind being a number two for another team right now. Because the Giants, they signed a pretty good tight end, but but the issue with the Giants too is like, yeah, they need that number one guy, and I think with that offensive line is still. I don't know. To me, not great, not fantastic, especially at the right tackle spot. I don't think it's great either, but we'll see. We'll see. Did they get him? Did they get D Hop or no? D Hop to the Giants would be good. It really depends if that offensive line could hold up for him. Like that's what it comes down to, bro. Greg says, "Hey, Jalen Hurts, Waller was on the Giants yesterday. The Eagles petition the NFL players to wear number 0. Will they draft Gonzalez that wears 0? That would be pretty cool if they actually asked for this rule change and then actually drafted him. That'd be pretty sweet. Demetrius says, I would trade up and I'll keep assets. Just think last year we traded a pick for a star player. I know, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see here. Let's see. Aaron Verrell says, breaking news for you. Telegram has agreed to fear Principal Philadelphia is a 5-year contract. Well, we'll see if it's even true, bro. We'll see. Wait, is it done? I mean, is this thing done? Or no? Is this thing not done yet? People are just going to say stuff. Don't troll me, guys. I want this deal to get done. Don't jinx it to not get done. I need this deal done for the Philadelphia Eagles, and it's not done yet. Damn it. You guys. Takeem Mayola says Raiders or Lions can draft Gonzalez. I totally get it. Yeah, how much are they going to give up for D-Hop, though? That's what I'm saying. That's why that one's kind of bad, too. Trey says, so if the post-June if it's a post-June release, does that mean if they sign Chauncey or if contract doesn't start till June 1st? No. That's just separate. No, that's just separate from Big Play Slay's issue right now. So that's a whole different situation. Totally different situation. The Slay contract with him having a post-June 1st release is meaning that they won't be able to get their $17.5 million until June. They're going to take on $8.5 million this year. They're going to sprout the dead money throughout 24 and just call it a day. That's it. It has nothing to do with Chauncey and his contract. So Chauncey gets signed now. That's what it will be for right now, not for the rest of the year, for the rest of his years being here. That's what it's going to be for. So that's what the latest update I've seen is Baker Mayfield to the Bucks. Oh yeah, I think I've seen that too. Mayfield, that's nuts, dude. Starting quarterback for the Bucks to go from Tom Brady to Baker Mayfield. Damn, dude. Fly Park says Cowboys get an old corner, and I think they're going to the bowl. Let's see here. Yeah, guys are trolling like crazy, dude. Like, I don't get what people get out of it. Like, obviously, if Chauncey was signed, I would have a million things. People would be talking real quick on here. Oh, the pink waving hand. The guy was saying shit every 2 seconds. Is that how it goes? We got a super chat from Dev. What's going on, man? Do you believe in Bradbury as our... No, he won't be our number one this year, dude. He ain't our number one. He's going to be our number 2 this year. You're going to draft the best corner available at 10. I mean, now it's like, now it's back, man. Now it's back. So we'll see. Kyle says, Joey, you're appreciate your chat, by the way. Joey pick 10 needs to be a defensive tackle. Yeah, it's really tough. It's really, really, really tough. We don't know how the draft's going to be, but they could draft defensive tackle. They can go get a Kalijah Cansey, which, we can get Kalijah Cansey at 31, or if they have to move up a little bit, they might have to be a little bit more aggressive in this. So we'll see. It should be interesting. Earth and Fire says Joey Shakes 72 thoughts on Brian Burrito. Oh, from Clemson, I think he's like my third best defensive tackle in this draft, man. I think he could be a very late first round pick, or he could be a early second. But I do like him. I think he's powerful. I think he has great pursuit in the backfield. I think he's very disruptive. I think I think he's really good. I think he's gonna be a really good player. He's got really good balance. Motor's really good. No problem with him at all. Let's see. AZ Sports says, Joey, it won't let me that person out. It won't let me time that person out for some reason. It just says error. Try again. Yeah, it might just be YouTube, or it could be a spam account. I don't know. I have no idea. Sometimes these things do happen as well. So I want to find out what these numbers are for Slay, dude. I'm sorry, but I'm like obsessed with it right now. I'm like really obsessed. I feel like I got to see something happen. We got a super chat from Fly High. Thank you so much, man. He says, being reported, Slay wanted 3 years guarantee, a 3-year guaranteed deal. Eagles would not comply to it. Can't be mad at Howie. I'm going to be mad at Howie Roseman. Why? Why the hell would I be mad at Howie Roseman? Why should all of us be mad at Howie Roseman? For what? I mean, for what? I'm not mad at all. I feel fine. I feel great. I feel good. Like, if he wanted a 3-year fully guaranteed deal, that's just insane, dude. That's just, he wanted a 3-year extension fully guaranteed. Seriously, dude? At 32, you want to be here until you're 35 years old, bro? Like, come on, dude. Someone just said in the chat, you won't be mad when you draft a young corner. You're gonna feel really good about drafting a young cornerback in the first round, dude. I mean, I'm not saying that Slay can't play for a few more years, but if the rumor was 3 years, 3 years fully guaranteed contract. He's out of his mind, dude. Slay's out of his freaking mind for that whole thing. What? Don't even say that, bro. So John McMillan put out, he said, you will hear a lot of spin on this now, but Slay is still very good cornerback. As far as an extension, it's unlikely he will be the same player at 34, 35. So the Eagles made the tough decision. The old, it's better to give up on a player a year early than a year later. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's true, man. It's crazy, bro. It's a crazy, crazy day today. It's a crazy day today. Something that we'll never forget. That's for sure. Chauncey tweeted a smiling gif. That's good. That's good. It's a good sign, right? Hey, Trap says, yeah, who y'all want? Christian Gonzalez, Witherspoon Porter, or Cam Smith? Kyle's like, Joey, keep eyes on Rick Corner from Alabama. Curran says, we're going to sign TJ back, and then we are either getting Henry or Austin. Well, we're not getting another running back. We're not getting a running back now. That's over. If we get a running back in the draft, it's different. But we're not getting a running back like in the NFL right now in a trade or a signing. That's definitely not happening now. Rashad Penny's in the building now. I like the signing if he stays healthy. I think he's a fantastic player. I think he's 100%. I think he's a better runner than Miles Sanders. 100%. Low. It's a low risk sign. $600,000 guaranteed. Rashad Penny $600,000 guaranteed, which is great. Really isn't that bad. So Brand said we made an absolute best move we could. I have no complaints. I'm not mad about this move, guys. Not mad about it at all. But we got 889 people. 889 people in the chat right now. We just hit over 22,000 subscribers. Just hit that. Thank you so much for everybody subscribing and liking the videos and doing all that great stuff. Without you guys, the channel would be absolutely nothing. Enjoying the live reactions to free agency the past few days. Make sure you like the stream. Let's get the likes up on the stream. Let's get over 300 likes right now on the stream. Let's try to get to 400 today if we can, but let's get over 300 likes. Like the stream if you guys haven't. And subscribe, guys. We cover the Eagles every day. We're going to be doing these streams all week, every day, all week this week. We've been doing it for the past 4 days, since Sunday. So I do appreciate it so much, guys. Do appreciate it so much. And yeah, we're ready to go. And a lot of moves, man. Howie Roseman had a big test this year, a big task. And they're getting some moves done, man. They're getting some stuff done, and I know it's tough, guys. I know some fans just can't handle it with what the Eagles are doing. Signing Brandon Graham back was great. Your defensive end position looks pretty good right now. It's pretty good, man. Hold on. Okay, we're good here. Make sure to join the official Discord as well, because we do voice chats in there. Make sure go in there, join the Discord, pick your team. If you're in the NFC East, pick your team on the pick your team hashtag, pick your team, and then do your thing. So good to go, man. Thank you so much, everybody. But it's a real exciting time right now. Really, really a big, exciting time. Philadelphia Eagles. Getting younger, having comp picks for next year. You're going to be paying. And guys, remember, we still haven't paid Jalen Hurts yet, which that contract should be. That contract should be $51 to $54 million a year. Probably that's what that contract is going to look like. So what are the Cowboys going to do? So, man, Jennifer Slay is like having like a meltdown right now. Jennifer Slay is having a big meltdown right now. Oh, like I'm telling you right now, I am telling you right now that if literally Slay wanted a 3-year extension fully guaranteed. Dude, just imagine him at 32 years old asking the Eagles for a full extension for 3 years. A fully guaranteed extension for 3 years. I mean, that's crazy. This is what James Bradbury had to say about coming back to Philadelphia. He said, I went back because I'm familiar with the coaching staff, because I love the city and playing for the Eagles. They gave me a deal around what I was looking for. Yes, there were other teams that offered me more, but I feel like Philly fit the best. It was great to hear. So Zeke is gone. So Zeke's gone, and they're stuck with Pollard now. I mean, I thought the whole point of keeping Zeke, I mean, at least I guess Zeke doesn't want to take a pay cut. At least I thought keeping the whole thing with Pollard and Zeke was because McCarthy's going to take over the play calling. They're going to run the ball out more and be more aggressive and keep the ball out of Dak's hands a lot more. I mean, I thought that was the plan, but I guess not. Maybe it's not the plan. Maybe, I don't know. Pollard coming off of a broken leg. I don't think it was an ACL. I think it was just a broken leg. Yeah, D Hop to the Cowboys. We'll see, dude. I even getting the corner they signed yesterday. I'm having brain farts. Even signing that corner yesterday, like he's good. I mean, I think obviously he's like their number one guy. Honestly, he's their number one guy. Like I think Diggs is I think Diggs is a good corner, but I think getting what's his face really helped. There's no doubt. It's a big upgrade for their secondary. But their problem is their problem that they're ignoring is offense, bro. Like I don't care if they sign D Hop. I don't have Dak. If they force Dak to throw him the ball, like they're the front office, the ownership for the Cowboys, they're like getting excuses for Dak every year, bro. They're giving excuses for Dak every single year, like he's the last one to blame. They'll change the coordinator, they'll do whatever they possibly can. But it's just nuts, man. We got super chat from 40 Boy Lou. What's going on, dude? Is Joey with us happening in the NFL? Slays. Yeah, dude. Don't be upset, bro. Don't be upset over it. This is good. This isn't a bad. Yo, the Eagles were not going to pay a 32-year-old corner 3 years of a fully guaranteed contract. It wasn't going to happen. Simple as that. That's why the Chauncey Gardner Johnson situation has been stalled for the past few days. And if Chauncey didn't want to be here, if he didn't want to be here, he would have already been gone. It already tells you that Chauncey wanted to be here this whole entire time. You know what I mean? Like that, it already shows you that right now. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised. Like, there's some people, pissed off, but I thought it'd be a lot worse than what it was. But we got the backup plan. What's going on, dude? He said this could be a situation like last year with Fletcher Cox, and they might resign Slay. Fletch said something similar to what Slay did to still come back. Yeah, dude, I don't know. If his wife is crying on Twitter right now, then I don't know. I honestly don't know if it's like if it's a good thing or a bad thing, or they're gonna release him. They're gonna like they want to redo his deal. Yeah, the Fletcher Cox thing. What they did was they try to trade Fletcher Cox for a second round pick, and then they released him, and then they signed him, redid his deal, and made it like 14 fully guaranteed for the year. So yeah, that was a move that they definitely did, no doubt. There's no doubt about it. Mag Mike says Slay finished the Eagles' career with 7 picks, only 7. Picked off Andy Dalton, Kirk Cousins, Sam Darnold, Trevor Siemian, and Cooper Rush. Impressive, yeah. Dude, part of it obviously was, I think part of it was Gannon a lot too, with the corners and how they use these corners as well. But I don't know, man. When you're not getting pressure on quarterbacks and you got to put it up to these DBs to really make plays, and they don't make these plays, it's a problem, man. It becomes a problem. For what's the dead cap hit being cut? It's only $8 million. They're only taking $8 million of a dead cap this year. They saved $17.5 million. It's a June 1st. It's a designated June 1st release. They get $17.5 million in cap space June 1st. And they're only taking on $8 million this year of his cap number. That's it. So hold on. I'm trying to find. There it is. Who's going on? Drip05. Thank you for coming a new member to the Shake Squad Army. Shake Squad soldiers here. Thank you so much, man. With the extra, obviously, draft highlight videos and other stuff that we do on the channel throughout the year as well. Definitely check all that stuff out. Thank you so much, Drip, for joining up, man. Thank you so much, bro. Marcellus says, I would take Zeke over Penny with their O-line. Yeah, dude, don't even don't have the idea now that Zeke's coming to Philadelphia. No, not at all. And not at his all right, let's see this. Let's see what Zeke's numbers are. I kind of want to look at this right now. I want to check this out. Zeke's numbers for 23. So he's making $11 million this year. He's making $11 million. His cap number is 16.7. 16.7. So they're cutting him. I don't know if they're taking on some of his money or something. I don't know. They have a lot of dead cap if they just cut him, which is weird. Is he if he's a post-June release, they'll get $11 million in cap space, and they'll have a dead money of 5.8. So I'm thinking it's a post-June it's a post-June cut designation from what I'm looking at right now. You know what I mean? If they restructured Zeke, they'd get $17.3 million in cap space. But other than that, that's it. But who's going to take on $16.7 million? I don't know. But interesting enough. Crazy, bro. Just as long as Jerry Jones, the owner, Mike McCarthy is the head coach, their chance of winning a Super Bowl is 0. Yeah, I think that's honestly, dude. I think that's true. I think once Jerry Jones and that family goes away and they actually have new owner, not even necessarily new ownership, but I guess new ownership and a GM an actual GM that does their that makes their own decisions. I think that's the time when they turn around, but I don't think that's happening for a long time though. Yeah, Baker to the Bucks. I did see that. Baker to the Bucks. So there's new news coming out from Mike Garofalo about the Jalen Hurts extension right now. It looks like that contract might not go over $50 million. It said from Mike Garofalo, he doesn't see Jalen Hurts' contract extension exceeding $50 million a year. Somewhat surprising. I'm actually really shocked it's not. It's got to be 45. If I can guess now, it's probably 45. There's no way it's going to be as much as is Dak Prescott's contract or Danny Dimes that just got $40 million. It's got to be 45. That's you just had a quarterback that was just in the Super Bowl this year, man. 14-win season, and he only gets He's only getting 40. I mean, he's getting less than $50 million this year. That's kind of nuts. That's kind of crazy if you ask me. The Mon said $12 million a year for Slay is very reasonable. Come on, big play. What are you doing? Dude, like they could save $13 million in cap space with just a restructure. But if it's true that Slay wants a fully guaranteed contract for 3 years, that's just insane, bro. That extension's way too long. The money's way too much for his age. I don't know. It's obviously just Slay too old. Give him the money. Lucio, what's going on, bro? He says it's obvious that Zeke has been declining, but scored 11 touchdowns last year. How many running backs had 11? Yeah, but he's not. But his not. I understand, but like he's not what he used to be, bro. I mean, he's still, if he scored that many touchdowns, it's great, but his number is just he had to at least they had to at least lessen that number or something. But I don't know. Pollard's the main back of that offense, dude. That's just what it is. Just what it is right now. Campbell would be great depth. Calais Campbell would be good. Quentin Jefferson from the Seahawks, he got released. That would be a nice sign. He had 5.5 sacks last year. I think that would be pretty good. Miles says Slay was a poor tackler. We stick with Witherspoon on the other side, and we will be good. Andy Creamer says Zeke had 11 touchdowns last year, 1 yard line. Chill out, kid. Drip says Shake Squad salute. What's going on, bro? Appreciate it so much, man. Very much. AG says, why can't Cowboys fans just go watch Mark Holmes? It's a lot of money, though. Like but it's not even about like his what he did last year. It's really about like no one wants to pay that to running backs. Like running backs are just like, why do you think these running backs haven't been signed? Why do you think Miles Sanders hasn't been signed yet? The market's really bad right now. It's not good right now. A lot better than Penny's numbers. Well, obviously, because he only played 5 games last year. Yeah. Penny is only getting paid $600,000 for the year. The Eagles literally got him for free, bro. The Eagles literally got him for nothing. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Like Zeke's on the Eagles running backs combined are getting paid not even $5 million for the year. You know what I mean? Like even last year, it wasn't. Even last year, the cap number for the running backs were not expensive. Boston Scott's getting paid $2 million this year. Boston Scott's getting paid more than Penny. Penny's getting paid $600,000 fully guaranteed. Like Gainwell's on a rookie contract still, and he's a 5th round pick. You know what I mean? Like, but the Eagles have a really good offensive line. Like they could plug in anybody back there. But I want more firepower for those running backs. I want another running back out of this draft this year. So we'll see, man. When it comes to the Cowboys, bro, it's gonna come down to that offense and Dak Prescott. Really, defense can be as good as what it could be, but it's an offensive league, bro. Defense. I think they'll have a good defense. I think defense will be pretty good, but that offense has got to be rocking every week. It's really gonna be up to Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott. So that's the weakness is the quarterback. That's just me. That's just me. You know what I mean? So I get it, bro. I get it. Hold on. We got super chat from Joshua. Also, what's going on, man? So who is going to pay Slay the contract he wants? I am shocked he didn't want to work with us. I can never speak on another man's pocket, but yeah, it's just I'm shocked. I'm shocked. He's getting real. I'm just shocked. I'm not really shocked. Like I think I was just more like they really didn't get anything done. Like I didn't expect Slay to get released at all. I didn't. But when Bradbury got signed, I was more shocked. But when Bradbury did get signed, I was like, I could have went without Bradbury getting signed. I could have if they didn't decide to bring Bradbury back, I honestly wouldn't have cared as much because the corner draft, this draft with these cornerbacks is ridiculous this year. So I wasn't really making a big deal out of it. Bringing Bradbury doesn't sign, you're bringing a number one corner. Him and Slay Slay could take him under his wing for the year, and that's our future number one when Slay leaves. But that didn't happen. So, yeah, if anybody's new coming into the chat right now, Big Play Slay, Darius Slay got released by the Philadelphia Eagles. So it's going to be interesting. It's a post June 1st designation, which means the Eagles are just going to take on $8.5 million in dead cap this year. They'll spread out the money for 24, a rest of his dead cap, and they save $17.5 million. So by June 1st, because of this release, the Eagles will get $17.5 million in the cap, which is really good. That's what they really need. So we'll see what happens. So new news from Jordan Schultz. Well, from like 30 minutes ago. Jordan Schultz said Eagles are trying to secure a long-term deal with Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Source tells the score, not there yet, but they want him back. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson played very well for Philly after the team acquired him in the trade with the Saints before the season. A true ball hawk with 6 picks. So, come on, get him back, man. Just get him back. Dude, I don't know, man. I just Chauncey is just like the embodiment of Philadelphia. Like Chauncey is like the Jalen Hurts of your defense, bro. I'm not even kidding. Like you have, and the value you have with Chauncey, could play nickel, could play safety, could move him around. I wouldn't mind like drafting a Brian Branch this year, bro, and like moving Reed to free, putting Brian, you know what I mean, drafting another safety in general, and then moving Chauncey around the field like your Malcolm Jenkins type piece of your defense. Like I think that would be like so perfect, dude. I think that would be perfect, man. Oh, no, I totally agree with that. That's why I didn't get why they were holding on to 2 running backs for 20-something million dollars. Like, it made no sense to me why they would hold on to 2 guys. You know what I mean? They have, you have the running backs are great. Running backs are awesome, man, this year. It goes deep. CH says, after signing CJ back, would you bring back Miles on a cheap deal? It's done, man. Miles already said his goodbye to Philadelphia. I think the Eagles contacted him, and I think they said, like, yeah, it's not going to happen. And he put out a tweet yesterday saying goodbye to Philly. So I don't think Miles is coming back. I think that's a done deal. Yo, Desert Eagle 90, what's going on, dude? If you guys haven't subscribed to Desert Eagle 90, definitely subscribe. He covers the Eagles as well on content. Definitely subscribe to him if you guys haven't. So I do appreciate it so much, guys. Do appreciate it. So what happened to Kyron Johnson? We drafted from Kansas. He was speedy. I say we give him a shot. Yeah, the problem is I think he's just undersized, dude, to be a defensive end. Like he ran like a 4.3. Like he's quick, but I don't like him as an outside linebacker. I would rather I would give him a shot at defensive end, see what he could do, to be honest. I really like Kyron Johnson from Kansas a lot, especially what he did at the Senior Bowl. He was doing a good job, man. I like Kyron Johnson a lot. I hope he gets more opportunity this year. Dank said Penny could be a trading casualty. It does hurt to sign him. It doesn't hurt to sign him. Duncan says screw Dallas. It's funny, dude. We got a new member to the Shake Squad Army, Devin Quarles. Thank you so much, Devin, for joining on the Shake Squad Captain Tiers. Thank you so much, man. Very much. All the extra content. We got extra draft. I haven't done draft content for the memberships in a couple of days because free agency has been just crazy. I've been doing like 3-hour streams every day, so it's been kind of nuts. But I appreciate so much, Devin. So much, man. Thank you for joining up, dude. I know you're half for Kavon Wallace, but I like it. I don't like, how I feel about Kavon. Made some good plays last year. I gotta say, other than special teams, when he got into some games, he made some good plays last year. But a future piece, no, I honestly don't, man. I honestly don't. I don't feel like that for Kavon. Reed Blankenship season, bro. Look, I still think they should give him more competition. He had a nice sample size for us this year. Great tackler, A-plus tackler, takes really good angles on tackles. You know, I like Reed. I mean, undrafted guy for what he gave us this year. Can't really complain at all. Matt says, who do you want Eagles to draft at 10 overall, and do you think they will get? I don't know, dude. Like, before this Slay stuff was going down, like, I kind of want to draft Jalen Carter because Carter might get drafted by the Bears at 9 because the Seahawks, I don't think they're getting him anymore because they signed that big defensive tackle from the Broncos. So I thought if Jalen Carter got between 6 to 8, the Eagles jump and move up and go get him. But now with having a big hole at your number one corner spot, they might be in the market for one now. There's guys like Quentin Jefferson, Calais Campbell. There's guys that could get some rotational guys. I would sign Linval back to a 1-year deal just to have another run stuffer in the building. You know what I mean? Like, I would do that in 2 seconds. Sign Linval Joseph to a 1-year deal. Have him here as a run stuffer for 1 year. You know what I mean? So you got 2 run stuffers in Davis, and at least you have 2 of them with Davis, and you have Linval Joseph. I would sign him again. But Quentin Jefferson, Calais Campbell, I don't know who else is available out there right now. Tree says not feeling Slay leaving at all. Yeah, I get it, dude. There's going to be people upset about it. I get it. Devin Kroll says, Joey, been following your page for a minute, man. Excited to support your page for years come. Dude, I appreciate it so much, Devin. Thank you so much, man. Without you guys, this channel would be nothing. So I do appreciate it so much. We've been doing streams all week this week. We got the draft in a month. Got some stuff going on right now. So, it's I appreciate the support, man. I appreciate it very much. Reed to linebacker. Trey Sermon's still here, I think, Christian. I think he's still here, but I don't know what the Eagles are doing. Yacht said Brett Toth season. Howie is cooking. Let him cook, bro. Let him cook, bro. Let him cook. Dwight Davis says he's nothing average about our D-line. You capping. Mark says, I think that fans are in love with the name with Joey Porter Jr. Just guessing. Yeah, maybe it is. Dank says they're just in love because he plays for Penn State. I think that's sometimes that's part of it too. Yeah, well, opposite of Jordan Davis, it's not going to be Milton Williams. It's not going to be Milton Williams. That's all I got to say. I mean, I like Milton, but he's more of a rotational guy. Like, it's going to get you like maybe 3 to 4 sacks a season, like nothing crazy. You know what I mean? But they have to get that rotational piece, man. They got to get it. But we'll see, though. Split says, hey, Joey, when is Trey Sermon going to get on the field? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, here's the thing with Trey Sermon, dude. So the Eagles want to trade for Trey Sermon last year. Then he went off waivers. Then the Eagles picked him up, and then they used him for 2 snaps in that Jags game. Like, that's pretty much what happened. And I was just, like, really confused on why. I don't know. No idea. But it's interesting, though. Pat said, what's up, Joey? As of right now, who would you consider a great threat in the division, Cowboys or Giants? Oh, probably the Cowboys. I think they just have more talent. I just think they have more talent. On their roster, on paper right now, it's probably Dallas. Nonsense, Kelly Green, Smithy. Yeah, dude, I can't wait to see those next year. The Giants are definitely adding talent, bro. They added that really good linebacker. They got that good tight end from the Raiders, Waller, whatever his name is. He's a really good tight end, but they still don't have that number one star. Like, having a good tight end is not going to make their offense. It's not enough. Their offensive line is still suspect too, bro, because I don't think their offensive line is great either. Like, I think their downfall this year might be their offensive line. They might be good this year, but it's a wide open NFC, guys. Aaron Rodgers is going to the AFC. Tom Brady is not around anymore. Like, what's your threat in the NFC right now? The NFC East might be the best division in football. Who knows in the NFC? I mean, it might be again this year. You know what I mean? Eagles got a tough schedule this year. We got Philly 20 legend became a YouTube member. Thank you for joining the Shake Squad Army, bro. Appreciate it so much, man. The Shake Squad captain, I think Captain Tier. Yes, Captain Tier. Thank you so much, man, for joining up. It's crazy, bro. I mean, I was 10 minutes late getting on for this live stream today. And then as soon as like I was just about to make my thumbnail and to get on, all hell broke loose just now. All hell broke loose. I know that the Broncos got Sutton. They got Jerry Jeudy. I think they just put out a tweet saying that Jerry Jeudy for a first round pick. I don't even know if I would even do that. It's gonna be hard for teams to do that. Interesting enough. Oh man, let's see here. Mayfield is getting $8.5 million for a year with the Bucks. Damn, the Broncos are picking up an option on quarterback Russell Wilson. Wilson's 2027 contract year worth $45 million starts today. Jesus, they better hope he works out. So what, did Slay clean out his locker today, or like or is this an old video? I don't know if this is an old video, but I think it is an old video. Interesting, man. Damn. People are just going to be upset today. People are going to be very upset today. But you know what? I can't be upset, dude, because he doesn't fit. Slay doesn't fit into our future plans. It's just not going to happen, dude. It's not going to happen at all. We're an hour and 21 minutes into the stream right now. If you guys, we have 819 people in the chat right now. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We just hit over 22,000 subscribers. I want to thank everybody so much. We're gonna stream for another hour and a half probably. We're gonna be on here for a little bit longer today, but I want to say thank you to everybody that subscribed. Please subscribe, like the stream. Let's get the stream to over 400 likes. Try to get to 500 likes today if we can. I do appreciate so much. Just subscribe. We've been doing content every single day, all year. If you're new, just hit the subscribe button, man. We stream every Eagles game every year. We're going to stream the whole entire draft on the Philly Shakedown podcast as well. So it's gonna be cool, man. I'm excited for the draft next year. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So definitely subscribe, like the stream. And check out the pinned comment for memberships as well for the extra content and so for support as well. So I do appreciate it so much, guys. Appreciate it very much. Nitty Great says Reed, a linebacker is actually a good idea. Would make him again somewhat muscle worked out for Brian Urlacher. Interesting. Story says, I think Milton will take a jump. He played behind a lot of good talent. I mean, I hope he does. I don't think of him as really anything else more crazy. I think he's a nice rotational guy. I don't think he's the guy you're going to start next to Jordan Davis. Definitely not. That's definitely not happening. There's no doubt. So I'm sorry. This is like really annoying. I got to do this. I don't know why it does this every single time. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. Let's see here. Dank says Milton, like Gainwell, can be a lead guy in a rotation. I'm not starting Milton as your lead guy in the rotation. No. That's 100% not going to happen. Definitely not. That's not their plan going into this year. Giants are talking already that we're trash, going to beat us. How with that? No wide receiver one. That's not even just that, dude. But Daniel Jones got paid $40 million. I didn't even think he was even worth that much. I thought Daniel Jones played really well for Jones played well for turning an offense really that had nothing into something. I thought he did a good job when it came regard to that. But for $40 million, no, probably not. You know what I mean? Eden says Joey Sirianni said in press conference that he wants Eichler. What press conference? There's a press conference today. Sue, yeah, I mean they could. They could. I mean, I wouldn't have an issue with it, but it depends if he'd want to come here. He might wait. He might do the same thing he did last year. Wait like middle of the season, late in the season, and wait to sign with the team to win a Super Bowl and pick and choose a team. I think that's what he does. Joe Marucci, what's going on, dude? He says, Joey, Philly 500 replayed the video of the reaction by you two when the Eagles trade for AJ Brown. That's a great classic video. Looking forward to even more great vids the offseason from you guys. Oh, what did he do it on a video, or was it a live stream thing? That's cool though. Yeah, that was a great moment, man. That was a fantastic moment. We were shocked. I actually went to the bathroom when it happened. I had to go. I needed a bathroom break because I was like I couldn't hold in anymore. And then I came back and all of a sudden was kind of going down. Yacht said, would you rather have CeeDee Lamb, DeAndre Hopkins, or AJ Brown and Smith? I would have AJ Brown and Smith, bro. I'm not even being biased. Like you got like two number one corners on your team right now. I don't, you know what I mean? Like two number one, receivers on your team right now. Like Devontae Smith is once that AJ Brown contract is up, Devontae Smith is getting a huge extension from the Eagles. It's gonna happen. You know what I mean? It's gonna be great, man. Love those two guys. Got Dallas Goedert, your offensive line. Justin says, who's playing opposite of Bradbury? Whoever they draft, man. I don't think they're going out and signing a cornerback to cheaper money. I don't think that's going to happen. David says, Joey, Slay going to end up either in H-Town, G-Town? I believe. Yeah, probably. He'll sign somewhere. It is what it is, man. Which one legend had to run the description back, Joey, just like our Super Bowl next year coming up. I appreciate it, but I really hope so too, man. I really hope so too. CA says, Joey, what's your 10th pick and what's your 30? What I would really like to do, I don't know now because originally I wanted Jalen Carter. I want to move up for Jalen Carter if he went between 6 to 8 because I know the Bears have a lot of interest in Jalen Carter right now. I would probably say Kalijah Cansey maybe from Pittsburgh, but now it could be Gonzalez or Witherspoon at 10. And then at 31, it probably could be it could be Kalijah Cansey. It could be the next good defensive tackle. I don't know. Could be corner defensive tackle. But corner's got to be in play now. Real good. It's got to be in play now. Yeah, I said, would you rather have CD? I already said that before. Tom says, Joey, what's up, my guy? Glad to move on for someone that prioritizes more money by winning. We have to go cornerback in the draft so CJ can stay at safety when we sign him. You agree? Yeah, 100%. Dude, I'm ready for this sign to be done with. I'm ready for him to get his extension and get this thing done with. So, and there's nothing wrong. Like, Slay's a good cornerback, but if he wants that much of an extension, it's not going to happen. You know what I mean? For me, it makes no sense. It's gotta that contract. It hurts, man. It hurts. Let's see what else we got. There's really nothing. Micah Parsons likes to tweet out a lot of shit, dude. First, like he begged for Odell to come here. Now he's begging for D-Hop to come here, like with these tweets, like getting all these Cowboy fans excited. I mean, they're definitely in the mix but what are they gonna want for Hopkins? Like, what would be the trade value for him? No, I would not give up the 30 for Judy. Definitely not. No. We need a number 3 receiver, which shouldn't be hard to find, unless I don't know what they're doing. If they want Quez I don't know. Quez had a really down. I think Quez needs to get some competition. Quez needs somebody else in the building that's going to be a threat to his job because he had a really down year. He pissed me off on some plays this year, especially that Super Bowl catch or the Super Bowl drop, I should say. The Washington game. Getting back up off the ground on two really, the one that Dallas Goedert with the face mask that wasn't called, and then Watkins getting back up off the ground on an insane catch, and then fumbling the ball, which really hurt us. Whereas Bears says them shootouts that we're about to have is going to put Hurts right back into the MVP conversation. Yeah, probably. Probably. Times the Slay doesn't fit the size man-to-man scheme, so that's most likely besides them not one. And I don't think it's even part of that. I think it's just the Eagles. They can't. Dude, he's 32 years old. A 3-year fully guaranteed extent. That's the rumor right now of what it is. I hope it's not, because that's ridiculous. If you thought the Eagles were going to do that, give you a full guaranteed contract for 3 years, no way. There's no way that was going to happen. Lad says Slay's been getting slayed ever since after the Vikings game. He jokes and plays around too much for me. He'll say we better pray Carter fall. I don't know if Carter's going to fall at 10. I don't think he is. I think Carter will be available between 6 to 8 because the Seahawks will have no interest in him anymore. The Seahawks had a big interest in defensive tackles, but they signed one to big money now. So I don't think they're going after him. The Chicago Bears have been actually calling Georgia a lot to see what's going on with Jalen Carter and his situation. I think Jalen Carter had his pro day today. I think he had his mini pro day today for teams to go visit and stuff like that. So let's see. Finn said, I agree. Milton Williams gets better combined numbers than Kalijah Cansey. Neil says, Slay released that post-June 1st designation. Yeah, that's what's going on right now. Joshua says, will Eagles sign Fletcher to a team-friendly deal? Yeah, so Fletch put out a tweet a few days ago, star free agency. He put out a tweet with the emoji eyes, and he didn't sign yet. So when I see an Eagles player that's not signed yet, it means probably they're coming back. I don't know if he's coming back, but it's got to be really cheap. It's got to be on the cheap. Because Fletcher Cox needs as much rotation as possible. He needs a lot of rotation because before they signed Linval, before they signed Sue, he was playing 70% over the 70% of the snaps, and he was not playing well. He's not the same player he used to be. That's definitely the truth to all of it. But Eagles fan for life says Slay going. Slay gone shows we going corner in the draft. Joey, what do you think? Yeah, of course. There's no way they're paying another. They're not going to trade for a corner. They're not doing that. There's no way. Nothing on Bobby Wagner yet. There has been rumors. There are a few teams have interest, but nothing has even happened. So. Steve Brown says Bobby Wagner and Kobe Dean would be fire. Yeah, I think it would be a nice little duo. I would like it. If you guys seen they Kaiser White signed with the Cardinals on a 2-year deal the other day, last night actually. The news came out yesterday, middle of the afternoon yesterday. So obviously TJ Edwards went to the Bears, Kaiser White went to the Cardinals, Jonathan Gannon obviously, retaining some players. Hollywood Hogan says there are 31 teams that have more half the money to pay CJ. Why do the Eagles fans think they are the only that could bid on? It's not because they can only bid on him. It's because Chauncey wants to come back to Philadelphia because that's where he wants to play. That's why. You know what I mean? Like Chauncey's designation where he wants to go is Philadelphia. Yeah, because Howie Roseman's good at what he does at his job, dude. Like that's why. You know what I mean? That's the main reason why. I don't think they lose out on him. I'd be shocked if they do because they've waited this long. And now it's starting to make more sense because Slay, with all this stuff that's going on with Slay right now. People are so dumb. My God. Let's see. I said Josh Jobe could potentially step up. I don't know about that. I don't know how much faith I have in Josh Jobe, Mario Goodrich, Zach McPherson. I don't think I have much faith in those guys to step up. I don't know. There's nothing that's really telling me that those guys are really going to step up at all. You know what I mean? Bron says, Joey Shakes, do you still wish you'll draft the Judge Jefferson CD? Well, yeah, of course, dude. Of course. But I'm not complaining now. Not complaining now because Howie Roseman didn't have full control of the roster at that time, because Jeffrey Lurie and Andy Weidel were butting heads with Howie Roseman on draft picks and who to get. They were drafting analytically. They weren't drafting best player available. They were drafting best player that fits the scheme or analytical picks. The last couple off seasons, they've been drafting best player available, and they've been really good. And Howie Roseman's always been good on trades, but the drafting was an issue. In the last 2 off seasons, it's been on fire. So Eagles got 2 first-round picks just in the Super Bowl, and they got 2 first-rounders. So Philly 20 says, Joey, would you take Joey Porter over Kansas Card? Yeah, no, I would. I would do it. I would do it. Are you saying, I mean, are you saying at 31? At 10, I wouldn't. At 31, sure, but Trags, I think Gonzalez is the most ready to come there with Bradbury. Wouldn't be mad if Porter or Ringo there. I feel like Howie's going to make a splash move by the end of the free agency or maybe even the draft again. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to make a big move like they did with A.J. Brown. That's definitely not happening again. Definitely not happening again. Really, Joy says, any Bobby Wagner news is cheap deal. I mean, why not for a year? Yeah, I mean, nothing's happened yet. Nothing's happened yet, but we're still waiting. You know, we're still waiting on it. You know. Neil says, when will we all know if Parsons wants to play here? Where says, now Slay's agent is pretty lame. The situation has happened before with his clients. I don't doubt it, dude. I don't doubt it. Takeem says, we need a big receiver. Why we don't need a big receiver. We got AJ Brown, dude. We don't need 2 big receivers. We need somebody in the slot that gets some separation. That's what we need to do. Interesting. Martin Lynch says, has Bernie resurfaced? He's in the Philly. No, I think he's gone. Dallas is cutting Zeke, apparently. Yeah, that's the news as of right now. Max says, Slays, crap. We need to get younger at the position anyway. Yeah, dude. Like, even if we didn't sign Bradbury, we still had to have signed a corner anyway, regardless. You know what I mean? They wouldn't have had they would have had to sign a corner regardless. Bob Rodgers said Jerry Jeudy was a stud in college. Kind of sad we haven't really been able to hear his name since it was drafted. It's not him, it's the team. But Broncos really want a first rounder for Jeudy, I guess. Yeah, I think it's just the situation he's in, man. I think that's it. And the quarterback that he's with last year, which was horrible, and Russell Wilson. Jay Rio says, I wouldn't mind Pascal coming back. They need another wide receiver 3 for competition. Yeah, I mean, they could bring him in. That's Sirianni's guy. Yeah, Anthony Ngakoue still available. Yeah, he puts up good numbers every single year. Yeah, it looks like it's going to happen. It looks like it's going to happen. Let's see here. Let's check Chauncey's Twitter. What's going on? What is he saying? I just want to see what's going on. Oh man, nothing much. It's yeah, so it's kind of dead in the water right now. So here's some news out right now. So it says update. Today is a 10-day window for the Philadelphia Eagles to pick up options with wide receiver A.J. Brown and edge rusher Hassan Reddick's contracts. With Brown, a $10.17 million payment is required for a dummy 2027 contract year. His 23 base salary reduces. Interesting. With Brown, all right, so here it is. With Brown, $10 million payment is required for a dummy 2027 contract year. His 2023 base salary reduces from a fully guaranteed $11.25 million to a fully guaranteed $1.18 million, with the option being exercised. Additionally, the remaining $16.4 million of Brown's $20 million 2024 base salary is fully guaranteed. The other 3.7 was fully guaranteed at signing. In Reddick's case, $15 million payment is required for a dummy 27 contract year. His 2023 base salary reduces from a fully guaranteed $16.25 million to a fully guaranteed $1.08 million, with an option being exercised. So there's options available now. So they could pick up options for A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, or no, A.J. Brown and Hassan Reddick, to reduce the cap hit for this year. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to do that, but we'll see. Which one, Legends? I'm just glad Darius wasn't like Maxwell or us. Yeah, with those contracts, yeah, that was a totally different story with those contracts. Yeah, Jeremy. Cam Jurgens is 100% starting at right guard. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's definitely happening. Definitely happening. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, we saved $17.5 million for a designated June 1st release. So we saved $17.5 million from that move. Yes. Not 18. I think it's 17.5. So what happened to our 4th, 5th, 6th round picks? We didn't have them because of the trade for Robert Quinn for a 4th, and then I think part of it was the Chauncey trade. I think that's why we don't have those picks right now. Takeem says big receiver meaning tall red zone threat receiver. Hopkins to Cowboys. Mysterious says, so how bad is the dead money from Slay? It's only $8.5 million for this year, so they're taking on $8.5 million in dead cap for this year. And then next year they're going to spread it out. In 24, they're going to spread it out. So it's really not that. It's really not that much. No, it's not. It's probably like another. It's $8.5 million this year. Next year, it's probably going to be like $4 million, something like that. That's like $14 million or something like that together. I think that's it though. Which they'll eat most of that up anyway. Jemmy Hay says, Joey, which corner would you draft? I got Devin Witherspoon as my number 1 in the draft. Dude, same here. I think he's the most polished corner. I think he's the most NFL pro ready corner. He's physical. He's physical. He's got pushback mentality. Very fluid with his body movement. He's probably my favorite guy on the board. So Tommy says definitely need to get Gonzalez so these Cowgirls will show up about having a better secondary. Matt says, how do you feel about Davion Taylor possibly starting at linebacker with Dean? I don't know, man, because he's been hurt. He's been hurt way too much, man. He played really well in the 21 season. He played really well with TJ Edwards. Then he got the knee injury. So Yatz's Covey is officially wide receiver 3. Yeah, definitely not. Special teams is a whole different story. Getting what's it called? Devin Allen really didn't have a chance either. Didn't really have a chance. Never gave him a chance. So Yeah, hopefully he has a better year at punt return, bro. I hope so, man. I hope that Covey has a better year. I mean, I'm shocked they never made a change with him. Like Michael Clay, I don't know why Michael Clay's still here. I don't know why they gave him more money. They gave him a raise. I don't know why. I hate Michael Clay with a passion. Vince, today I want to see AJ Brown's tweet after Slay was released. I think it means Slay. What are you doing? Really? I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Yeah, I'd be really shocked if they don't. I'd be really shocked if they don't re-sign him. I mean, it all leads to this. It all leads to this. Like, no joke. It all leads to the point where, like, now I understand why this Chauncey thing has been on hold for the past few days because this Slay situation with his contract and what he wanted. I'm telling you right now, dude, if he wanted an actual 3-year fully guaranteed extension, bro, like there's no way you're doing that. There's no way you're getting that done, you know? Man, just didn't expect this today. Like I just really didn't expect this today. I was actually really shocked over it, to be honest. I was pretty shocked over this today, I gotta say. We got a super chat from Alexander Harris. Thank you so much, man. He says Bradbury took 215 quarterback money, top 15 quarterback money and played better than Slay. I love Slay, but come on, man. Apparently, yeah, money more important than playing with JB and winning. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It seems like that's what it looked like to me. It's not that Slay doesn't have control over like his agent. He could have just said, "Yo, just get something done. I don't care about the extra years. Just get something done." You know what I mean? Um, yeah, man. From what it looks like from like the outside looking into this whole thing, it looks like that he cared about the money more than really. Bradbury came back he signed back and he put out a tweet and he was really, he put out a really cool tweet and then like, about playing together again. And then all of a sudden all this other stuff happened today. Then he gets released. The Eagles are probably impatient and it is what it is. I'm not even really mad about this at all. Like I'm not. Like other people are like so like they're so upset about it. I get it, dude. You lost your number one corner, but this draft is just putting a big smile on my face right now. Like how, you know what I mean? Like I can't make a big spiel about it. Isaiah says Slay is not a team player. He's tripping. Now you could say what you said the other day. Now you could say, who does Slay think he is? What up, Dave? What's going on, dude? Yeah, day 3's been nuts, man. Day 3 of the tampering period has been crazy for the Philadelphia Eagles. No doubt. Yeah, he wants to shop around, dude. Like they were doing their due diligence. You know what I mean? They were doing their due diligence. So Chauncey Gardner-Johnson put something on his Instagram. So, obviously John Clark tweeted this out. Said he tied for NFL lead with 6 interceptions after missing 5 games. So, Chauncey put, give me a full season. I have 12 interceptions, no cap. Funny. God. That's why I don't like Elliott Shore Parks. Like that's why I never talk about shit that he ever says because Slay leaving is a major blow to the defense. Replacing him is not going to be easy. Like shut up. Shut up. Stupid fucking tweet. Stupid. Oh yeah, it was the Jordan Davis trade up, right? I keep forgetting it was the Jordan Davis trade up. You're right. Yeah, that's why the Eagles don't have 4th, 5th, 6th round picks. That's why no 4th, 5th, 6th round picks. Yeah, SB is the worst, bro. I never read anything. I really don't ever like. If you ever see videos that I make, I never put stuff from like what he says because like it's just like he's another one that just tries to get a rise out of people for saying like stupid crap. You know what I mean? That's like what he does. Yes, Slay's wife. Slay's wife is not taking this lightly at all, man. She's pretty upset. She's pretty upset. Remo said I said something negative about Slay the other day and got hammered for it. Dude, there's nothing, dude. It's an opinion at the end of the day, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's an opinion at the end of the day. There's nothing wrong with saying bad about like you know what I mean? Like we're all here for the same reason. We all might have different views on the situation of what the Eagles might draft, who they might get in free agency. We all have different views on it, or the same. Some of us have the same views, but at the end of the day, we want this team to get to another championship. You know, like that's where it matters, you know? Gobble Eater says, "Bro, this was a business, and she only been here 2 years. What is she mad about?" Well, nah, because dude, she did a lot. She did a lot at the tailgates, bro. She was around the Philly fans at the tailgates, and yeah, she was like part of the the tailgate Eagles family, bro. Like she didn't just go to the games like and go inside the stadium. Like, she didn't just go into the stadium. She and just watch the game. She hung out with the fans and stuff all day. That's what she did. We got a super chat from Mr. Rudy Poo. Thank you so much, man. He says, any noise the Cowboys making is music hitting the back of the toilet bowl after Taco Tuesday clown fan base. I don't care what they're doing, bro. We're going to have a good team this year, bro. Our offense is still intact. We just added a running back in Rashad Penny, and hopefully he stays healthy. Behind this offensive line, it's going to be a crazy year. And it's going to be I'm telling you, this defense in a couple months, we're going to say, holy crap, how did Howie put this defense together? I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing. It's amazing when you have 11 free agents, dude, and like you get that. You know what I mean? It might not be as loaded as it was, but if Sean Desai does a good job this year, like this defense, all he does, all Gannon really had to do is really tweak his adjustments, like, and they would have won by a lot more points. Our stats would have been a lot better, and they would have, obviously won that. Probably could have won that Super Bowl too if they didn't, that defense disappeared the whole second half. I understand, people are complaining about the field and all that stuff, and yeah, I have a big problem with what was going on in that game a little bit, which it's over now. We lost. I mean, there's nothing really more to say about it, New year, new team defensively. That's what I'm saying. Marvin Adwell says, I love Slay, man. I woke up with shock, but I definitely agree with you. They brought this to him on himself at 32 years old, and knowing the cap is hurting right now, he should have tried to get more. Simple as that, man. When Slay got re-signed, when Bradbury got re-signed, he was like, "Oh, ready to." He put out a tweet, and I was like, "Oh, cool," like he was ready to go. And then this happened. All this happened. Thanks. I listened to Go Birds podcast. He's cool. He explains what he means, even if he completely out of love. Yeah, I get it, dude. I get it. We got Jordan Kellerman with the super chat. Didn't say anything, but thank you so much for the super chat, bro. Thank you so much, man. Mars, I have a theory of what I think could work, and one I think could have worked better. Felicia still haven't seen the best of Hurts. No, dude, it's he's gonna be real dangerous next year, bro. Gonna be real dangerous next year. Vince, if Howie never traded for Slay, his value would have never been this high. Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. John says not so much any of us from back our team versus. So what if nobody picked up contract? Then what? What contract? God said, well, now we have no excuse to sign CJ. Still hate the move to release Slay. I don't hate it. Like, I don't hate it. I don't hate it because if the Eagles re-sign him and just listen to him of what they wanted, that would have choked us for the next few years. Like, you understand, like a fully guaranteed, like if it was a fully guaranteed, whatever the case may be, on a 3-year extension for more money, I can't imagine what that number was. I can't imagine what that number was going to look like. You know what I mean? Jones said the Eagles will be just fine. I seriously love full faith in Howie Roseman with the whole heart. Yeah, dude, like I'm fine. I'm like perfectly fine. Oh man, just sign this guy already. Just sign this guy already. I want this thing done. I mean, everybody's like, this is such a big loss for the Eagles and blah blah. Like, I get it. I totally get it, but they got to move on, dude. Like, if Slay was like 27, 28, yeah, sure. I could see them maybe doing a year or two extension with him. So save some money in the process, maybe, something like that. But we got Jordan Kelman for the super chat. Thank you so much, man. He says, I just heard Chauncey Johnson re-sign. It's a 5-year deal. Yeah, well, until I see it, bro, I ain't saying a word about it until it's actually true. So we will see. Eagles are making a big push to re-sign Chauncey Johnson, according to John Clark. Oh, man. This is going to be something. Jordan Kellerman's a troll. Bob said Slay's agent probably got mixed up with the NBA. Oh, my God. That's funny. I think that's hilarious. All right, it says we got Bradbury back. Thank God now in the line. So no, I would love to grab Joey Porter, pick at 10, but with recent events, hear me out. If we lock down Chauncey also, then I say go running back at pick 10. I would like to move up from 31 to go get a running back. I would love to do that and get a Gibbs, or because really at the end of the day, like that's my fantasy. My fantasy right now is to get a running back in the first round. Not at 10, but at least from 31 moving up. I would definitely use that second round pick in 24 and kind of use some ammo for that. Because really next year, like Penny's going to be a free agent. Scott's a free agent once again, and you still have Kenneth Gainwell here. You're going to be in the same spot as you were this year. Same spot. So to get a guy like Gibbs or something like that, it could be here for 5 years. I would love that. I would absolutely love that right now. Oh, man. There's nothing. I'm checking, bro. I'm like, they're going to sign this guy, CJ back. Why are people trolling, bro? Why are people trolling? I don't see it. I don't see it yet until I see it. Till I see it. Let's see. He says, appreciate the memories. Go Birds. Yeah, Porter signed with Buffalo. They re-signed him back, which is that's a big move for them. It's a really big move for them. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be this is it's been a very interesting offseason, man. This I just sat back and said, Howie Roseman, do your magic, do your thing. Let's see what you got. That's really all I was kind of waiting for, man. That was really what I was waiting for. And it seems like it's paying off right now. And because they couldn't get, because Slay could have stayed here. Like, I don't know, like, because if Slay goes, let me tell you something. If Slay goes to another team that's rebuilding, or like a team that's just giving him a boatload of cash, and the roster is just horrible, like, then I'll know, like, he wanted as much money as he possibly could. Then that's what it's really going to tell me. And what that number is, I'm actually excited to see what that number is going to be. God Dog Vice says Slay is still a Pro Bowl corner, likely to be for another year or two. We have 17.5 in cap space this year, but we'll have 13 dead cap next year. It's a big law. Well, they're going to take on 8 million of that cap. So they're taking 8 million of the cap this year, and they're taking like 4 million next year. So that's going to be spread out next year. So 13 million in dead cap is going to be spread out next year, and they're taking on 8 million of that this year. So it's not bad. They eat up most of that contract already in a couple, by next year, it'll be eaten up, done with. So let's say he says CJ Watt's number 3, Zach Pascal still on the roster. He wants number 3. Yeah, I don't know if Zach Pascal wants to come back. I don't think he's signed with anybody. I haven't seen any news on Pascal at all signed with anybody as of right now. Josh says, I'm checking Twitter. I don't see CJ resigned yet. Why y'all trolling? I could tell when he's not. So G says, Joey Motherfucker Shakes, what up? Got home from work and just heard about Slay. Time to draft Witherspoon or Gonzalez. Dude, see, like, that's the attitude I like to hear, bro. No, not someone that's gonna be upset about Slay's gone. You're like, fuck that, dude. Go draft a corner in the first round, dude. Go get a top talent, man. I'm telling you, you never know what you're gonna get, dude. You never know. Trust me. And when Chauncey Gardner-Johnson signs, I will be there for it. But GG, we need more like you, dude. That's the attitude I like, dude. Like, why am I gonna have a pity party, be upset over a guy that won a fully guaranteed extension or whatever whatever it was? It must have been so ridiculous. The Eagles were just like, all right, we're done. It's over. We have no common ground whatsoever right now. No, it's not. It's not. It's done. It's done. 100% Slay ain't coming back. But also, when Joey Shig announces we signed CJ, I'll believe it. Trust me, bro. Chauncey Gardner signing Buffalo in his Madden career mode. Pascal's still a free agent. Yes, Pascal underrated. I love him back for cheap. GG says time to get it done. Sign CJ. Yeah, dude. I think this is already telling me that they're going to sign him. It's already telling me that. I'll be shocked if he doesn't sign. But this holdup with Chauncey Gardner-Johnson the past couple of days is because of Slay. Honestly, I purely believe that. Because as soon as this was done with and they released Slay, they went right on to trying to get something done with Chauncey and getting it done. I'm telling you. Sean Bradley could play linebacker. Like, I know obviously he's been more of a special teams guy, but we'll see. You know what I mean? It's probably money, most likely. It's probably a deal. Could be anything. Could be just money. It's obviously money. It's what it is right now. Cordova says, do you think 5 draft picks is enough to help shape up this roster? Yeah, I think with having 2 first rounders, you can fill in 3 more spots on your team right now. Like you can have 3 immediate impacts in this draft with those 2 first rounders and the second. I mean, pretty easy. A 3rd round pick too, you could do really well in as well. Like they're going to draft an offensive lineman. They'll draft somebody else. Like I think they'll be good, man. So I think we're gonna see, like, and obviously there'll be depth signings. They might sign some defensive line depth signings. They could sign another linebacker. Who knows? Like, we still have. It's only the 3rd day of the tampering period. Like, that's it. We're only on the 3rd day right now. You know what I mean? So we got a little bit to go right now. Duncan, what's going on? I said I love Slade. Try to bring him, dude. Why? Why is everyone so upset, dude? Like, I respect that people are upset about it, but why be upset about it? Gigi says I'd rather have Bradbury and CJ than Slay without them. I'm good with it. Let's fuck out, dude. I'm ready, dude. I'm GG, dude. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready to get this going. I'm ready for the future. I'm ready for youth, the youth movement, the future of this team. That's what I'm ready for with the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm ready for it, man. Dante, I love Slitch Arbor. Let's see. Philly Juan says just woke up. Joey, damn, what happened to Slay? Yeah, God, he got released, man. They couldn't find common ground on a contract. Frank said, I want Bobby Wagner in that way Mark Holmes gets all mad and then says Bobby sucks anyway. G says, I'm late to all this news. So Zeke most likely getting cut and Baker to Bucks. Good luck with that. Yeah. So, I mean, that means that Dallas is going to draft a running back in the draft this year. So that's mostly what it's telling. I mean, they should. I mean, having both of those running backs for $26 million, whatever it was ridiculous. Keep guys. But you have, Pollard coming off of a broken leg or whatever it is. It's just like, I don't know. It's a tough spot right now. And yeah, so Baker got $8.5 million for a year, for 1 year, a 1 year deal. Dave says, Joey, you changed something and moderators are trying to post someone's pending comment. I wouldn't let me. All good. No, I never touched that at all. I never touched anything. Are you still a moderator, Dave? I don't know if you got a check mark next to your name or whatnot. Yeah, you do. You still got a wrench. I don't get what the confusing part about the situation with Slay is. I don't get what people are like trying to. I don't know. So it would be interesting, bro. It would be interesting. Let's see here. I gotta look at that real quick. Hold on. Hold the phone. My phone's not working. And now it is. Okay. My phone wasn't working before. I gotta get a new phone soon. I don't care about Aaron Rodgers news. I don't care about that whole situation, catering to Aaron Rodgers. Oh, here's my wide receiver free agent list. I want you to get the players I want. Like, fuck off, dude. Don't care. Kyle says, all jokes aside, dropping Slay and signing Bradbury was thinking with your head, not your heart. I think Chasing was getting signed regardless. But it certainly helps get it done. No, I totally get it, dude. Totally get it. I think that was part of it too, bro. I think that was definitely part of it with the whole Slay situation. Like the Eagles could have got this done if they wanted, but Chauncey's 25 years old, dude, and the way he played last year and having the value of playing two positions and moving around the field at two positions, it's great, man. Let's see. Barron Clancy and Brian Branch would be my picks. What's this time for a new era in Philly, man? Dude, I'm ready to go. Robert, what's going on, dude? Get cornerback at 10 Gonzalez, my pick for corner, which I would absolutely love. Joe, what's going on, dude? Yeah, Slay got released, bro. No more Slay. No more big play Slay. It is a done deal. Just waiting for Chauncey to get signed, bro. Yeah, I mean, who knows, bro? Like this, every time I say like, "Oh, the deal won't get done today," it gets done. I feel like they want to get this done as fast because once Chauncey Gardner-Johnson gets signed, then it's really down to like, the Eagles will wait it out a few days, another week maybe, and then they'll sign some like depth defensive lineman or like they'll get try to maybe find a linebacker. I don't know. I mean, I feel like they'll try to find something. So we'll see. Bros, the Cowboys need to trade up in the draft and draft Bijan. It's going to be a big jump. It's going to be a big jump. They could, though. You never know. Ursa, just to remind you, it's 9 years old damn day. Who's William Burney? He says, Howie Roseman learned from 16 team, not keeping old players anymore. Time to get young. No, that's totally true. Like, well, the problem was they were restructuring old players and then they were getting bigger cap hits later down the road and they weren't drafting well. So if you're not drafting well on top of these restructures, it's even worse. You know what I mean? Because you just lessen the shelf life of your team of how much they can compete. And it really caught up to us in the end, bro. And I think how he learned, but I don't think part of it was that. I think part of it is that. But Jeffrey Lurie stepping in, Andy Weidel stepping in, Howie not having full control. I don't think Howie had full control of this roster for a while. I know he's made a couple bad picks. Don't get me wrong. I think he's made some bad picks, but I think they've changed their method in drafting since Sirianni got here. And it's been great. It's been awesome. Dave says Howie is picking his shots to make moves. I bet 100% Slay wouldn't budge on money, so out he goes. Yeah, that's the way it probably went down. Philadelphia Eagles fan 2 says, Joey, do you think Slay wouldn't restructure because he was probably mad CJ came in midseason played? No, that's stupid. If that was the case, then he can really be gone. If that's how he feels. He's not like that. That's definitely not true. So we've been streaming for 2 hours, 11 minutes so far. Obviously, we're waiting on Chauncey Gardner-Johnson to sign as of right now. We have 610 in the chat right now. Let's try to get the likes to 500 likes if we can. We're at 450 likes right now. Try to get the likes up to 500. Do appreciate it so much. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. Check the pinned comments for memberships and extra draft content as well. And I thank for all the new members today and all the super chats today and all that great stuff. So appreciate it very much from everybody that's been joining up. We just hit over 22,000 subscribers today from this stream. So I do appreciate it a lot. Without you guys, this channel is absolutely nothing. And it's been a crazy day today. It's been a crazy day today. So it's been nuts. It's been nuts. So we're gonna stream for a little bit longer. We'll stream for a little bit longer today. We kind of vented a little bit, because I got on as soon as I didn't realize this stuff was going on. You know what I mean? I didn't realize anything was going on. But interesting enough, I think we'll be good to go this season. I think we'll be in good hands. So, I do have a Discord server up as well. I have a Discord server. I do voice chats with a lot of people in there and stuff. So I'm trying to build a Discord server. It's got like 270 members in it as of right now. If you guys want to join that and just chill out, definitely hit the link, join the Discord server. Make sure you pick your team as well. If you're in the NFC East, pick your team and the hashtag pick your team thing. So appreciate it. Appreciate it so much, guys. I don't know. We're not drafting a linebacker early. Definitely not. Definitely not. They said Slay gave up plays all year, 110%. He was good to game 6 after that. His age showed. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I still think he's a good corner. Like he's still a great cornerback. Still great. But I felt like we saw a little bit of stuff going on. So we will see. Am I missing something here? Hold on. We got a super chat from Smitty Eagle 373 says Joey Chauncey Gardner has signed. I tagged you on Twitter. Thank you for the super chats, by the way. Literally nothing has shown. I don't know if anybody signed, bro. I don't know what you're trying to do, but so Smitty Eagle, what did you send me? You sent me free agent safety Chauncey Gardner has agreed to deal in principle with the Philadelphia Eagles. The 5-year contract. Financial side of the deal has not been announced. First, tell ESPN the young star is back in Philadelphia. Who put this out? Who put that out? ESPN? Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Aaron Rodgers confirms he's playing for the Jets. He's on the Pat McAfee show right now. Obviously, dude, they were trading for a whole bunch of guys. They traded for, dude. It's already done. It's done, dude. Of course, it's done. Why would they sign Lazard just to impress Aaron Rodgers? Like, come on now. So remaining free agents for the Eagles right now, okay? Your remaining free agents for the Eagles is Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, Samalo Fletcher Cox, Zach Pascal, Linval Joseph, Adamakan Suh, Minshew, and Robert Quinn. Those are definitely because some guys left here. I'm interested to see what they do with I'm actually very interested to see what they do with Fletcher Cox right now. Very interested to see what they do there with him. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if wants to come back for another year. Lane, obviously with, Kelsey coming back, Brandon Graham coming back. Hey, you know what? And Fletch might want to play with Brandon Graham again. It could be a possibility. You know what I mean? So we will find out. Are we going to see a decline? It just depends on this defensive coordinator. Like, it doesn't matter what we look at like on paper. It really depends on this DC and what he's going to do with this defense. So that's all I can really say about it. TA says people don't think Milton Williams is that is crazy and haven't been paying attention. Has held back more sacks than Fletcher's rookie. He had sit back this year. Dude, I mean, a lot of people been saying a lot of good things. I'm not the biggest Milton Williams fan, but I think he's a nice rotational guy. As a rotational start, as a starter right now next to Jordan Davis, I wouldn't. But I think, he's a guy who can get you 3-4 sacks. I think he can get it done. He's a nice flash. He gets some pressure here and there. I'm not like I said, I'm not that pick in the 3rd round for Milton Williams was a very analytical pick in my opinion because his testing was off the charts at the combine. I think he should be doing a lot better. I understand he had a lot of guys in front of him. I know, the rotation was crazy in front of him, so I get it, So I'm hoping we'll see. Wait till 4 p.m. Something might happen by that time. Yeah, I got a good feeling that something's going to happen today. I got a good feeling that they want to get something done and get it done quick. So that's what I'm hoping right now. So, like I said, still a busy time right now. We have a lot more to do. It's not over yet. Even if we sign CJ, it's not over, but I want to get this done. So it looks like Adam Thielen is visiting the Panthers on Wednesday, which it looks like. Apes, I'm excited for Milton. I think he's going to be good. Karen said, I think keeping the secondary intact while drafting to improve the D-line would have been a better outcome. Yeah, but dude, 32-year-old corner, bro, that wants a lot of money. No, not happening, bro. Dude, if you draft the number one corner, like, you don't know what you're gonna get out of that guy. Like, they drafted Gonzalez or Witherspoon. Like, you understand, like, you know how now, like, you understand, like, what these guys could do on the field, like, and getting some games in and what they could do, man. Like, we're gonna be really happy. We're gonna be we're gonna like you're once they start making plays, bro. You're gonna be like, big play who? Like that's what you're gonna say after drafting one of these two guys at 10. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Bronson, I don't want to, but gotta go chill with late plans. I'll be on next stream for sure. Have a great you too, man. LeBron, I'll see you on the next one. We'll be back tomorrow. I appreciate you coming in, dude. Thank you so much, man. Livy says, Joey, get off live for a minute and come back. What was come back later? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna live stream again today. I mean, I streamed like 9 hours the past 3 days, so I've done about 3 hours a day. But I'll be back tomorrow. I'll have a video out tonight. I'll probably do another one of those premiere videos tonight, just talking about the Eagles and all the news that's been going on, with the Eagles and stuff. I mean, we're only going to stream for like maybe another 10 minutes. Like, the stream for another 40 minutes, it makes kind of no sense right now. I think we've almost covered everything and really gotten through everything today. There's really nothing going on as of right now. So I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to wait a little bit longer until like I'm going to do a Slay video and kind of give my whole thing on that. And if Chauncey, I'll give it a few hours and see what happens. By like 4 o'clock, if I don't hear anything, I'll put a video out on Slay. And then the Chauncey thing, we'll hopefully that is done by tonight and we'll get this thing done and over with. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going with it right now. Derek says, still hoping that Jalen Carter, our first pick, despite our needed. Yeah, I know. I want Jalen Carter really bad right now, but this might interfere with that now. Dank says he's pure hustle player. He'll chase down guys on the second level. Talk about how great Howie is. He's great. Daniel says Slay is a fan favorite. He will be missed for sure, but let's be honest, C.J. Gardner-Johnson is more important for our team at this point. Yes, it is. Think with your head, not your emotion. Think with your head, not your heart. That's the way. That's the whole thing that goes with this move. All right, Earth Air. I'll see you later, man. That's what we got to do, bro. I think we'll be set. I think we'll be ready to go. God Dog of Vice says, I'm all in training for Jalen Carter. Can address cornerback in the late first or second round. Just could the Eagles do something similar to what they did with Fletcher Cox last year and Slay, release him and sign him? No, it's not. It's done. If that was going to happen, like what? Just give him one fully guaranteed year of a lot of money? No, it's not going to happen because it's going to be way too much money. But he doesn't want that. He wants an extension. He wants multi-year extension. That's what he wants. That's really the plan. That's really the plan right now. You know what I mean? So it's a tough one, guys. I was shocked when it first happened, but I'm not upset about it. I'm not upset like other people are. I'm just not. I like, we're getting younger, dude. All I think about when I think about Slay leaving, I think, holy crap, Devin. I think Weatherspoon. I think Christian Gonzalez. I think Joey Porter. I think all of these. This draft puts a smile on my face. If Bradbury didn't sign, I didn't care if Bradbury signed or not. When Bradbury was not going to sign, when I pretty much thought he wasn't going to be here, I was fine with drafting a corner for if you're a future number one, put Slay under his wing, have him under Slay's wing, and you know what I mean. Like, I was fine with that. But now as they sign Bradbury, got a really good contract from him at 12. Bradbury's not even paid as a top 11, 12 corner in the league right now. He's not even paid top 11, top 12 corner. They got him for 12, 13 a year. He would have got paid 15, 16 from other teams. There's no doubt the Cardinals had interest because the reports were coming out the Cardinals had a lot of interest. Gannon probably want to get, as many of the guys that he had in that Super Bowl team roster as possible. And I guarantee it, man. Bradbury came back to win a Super Bowl, to win a championship, likes the guys that are around him. And yeah, dude, a change is good. A youth movement is good. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is right now. You know what I mean? Brett says, feel like one of the top 4 cornerbacks will fall into the 20s. A trade up from 30 is the move. We will draft Jalen Carter if he falls to us. Dude, I hope so, bro. If they were able to get Jalen Carter and one of the top Carter's not going to last long. It's just, if Carter makes out of the top 10, I'll be shocked. I'll be really shocked. With the Bears sitting at 9, I just don't have it. I don't. And with the Raiders and Lions can go get Witherspoon or Gonzalez. One of those teams can get a cornerback as well. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be really interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting. No payday Slay. Bro, Joey and Slay was our captain. Should have been BG. Yeah, I mean, people are going to be pissed off. People are going to be pissed off. People are going to be really pissed off because it's like, dude, you're a captain, and like they signed Bradbury and you still like wouldn't budge. Like, that's how people are going to be. Like, and I don't blame those people. I don't like. I'm not against Slade not getting more money. I'm just, for our plans of where we want to be, he doesn't fit into our financials for the future. Like, he doesn't fit. You know what I mean? Yeah, so we need cornerback with 10, then move from 30 to grab Bijan. I would love to do that. My dream would definitely move up from 30 to go get Gibbs or Bijan, 100%. AG says, can't even remove something I said without saying error. I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird. It's probably YouTube. If you're getting an error from saying stuff in the live chat, it could be just a flaw with YouTube. It's not me. It's just YouTube. That's happened to me before, putting in like a comment in a live stream and like it doesn't go through for some reason. I don't know why. But that's what happens. I cannot stand Aaron. Yo, people hate Aaron Rodgers, bro, because it's all about him. It's literally all about him. It's a joke, bro. I don't know. But hey, you know what? We're in a good position right now. Youth movement, getting guys. Fucking idiot fan. There's some people that are idiots, bro. Like, I see some shit on Twitter and I just read it and I'm just like, oh my God. Like I swear, people would rather be over the cap every year. People would rather have no draft picks. People would rather spend millions of dollars and be $100 million over the cap. And people would rather do that. I guess. I don't know. I guess people like to live like that. I don't know. I like Slay leaving, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. You bring a number 1 corner into this building. They go through OTAs and rookie mini camp, OTAs and training camp, joint practices. That's going to be the moment this offseason where that corner is going to get a lot of work. He's going to get a lot of work and will be ready for the regular season. That's why you have the OTAs and all that stuff. Like so a lot of people are thinking, the Eagles are screwed. Bradbury's their number one. Like who said that? Who said Bradbury's gonna be our number one cornerback? Idiot, dude. Guys are idiots. Dumb. No, I don't know what was said. No. Dan Sileo said the Eagles shouldn't pay Hurts because they will lose talented players. I don't care what Dan Sileo has to say, bro. I would never. I don't watch that guy. The only reason why I find out about things that he says because everybody that follows me or I follow them follow him and listen to everything he has to say. I don't care what that guy has to say. Don't matter to me at all. So Daz Deal says get younger. This was the plan. Yeah, dude, like there's nothing wrong with that. These other teams are getting all these 1 year rental. Like, look, I understand like the Eagles have done 1 year rentals, but there are other teams out there that are they're trying to do the same thing Howie's doing, but they're paying like 1 year, 11 million, like stupid contracts, like some really stupid contracts because they think they can compete this year. Every time the Eagles lose a player, everyone's like, "Oh," and they laugh at us like it's a fuck. Like I don't get it, dude. Like I just don't get it. They want to keep us down, bro. They think they're gonna keep us down this season. Like I swear, that's what they all think. If you listen to Sileo, you'll question your Eagles loyalty. Yeah, I agreed. JJ has more playoff wins than Dak. Dak has been in the league 7 years. Hope we get a second. No, we're not trading him. We released him. There's no getting draft capital. Like the Eagles are getting $17.5 million June 1st. So the Eagles will get a lot of cap by that time. So Karen says the secondary has been the strength of the league. The pass game always reigns supreme, and we can't win shootout matches with teams like the Chiefs who passed game insane. Yeah, and then part of it was Gannon too. Like, and they're lining off the line, and these linebackers can't cover. And obviously, because of stupid crap, all the other crap that happened, and not to mention it, like the field, the guys were slipping non-fucking stop. Like, you're not gonna have no pass rush. So yeah, we got totaled. We got creamed. We got trucked in that game. We got trucked. Simple as that. First, it's been 10 years for the Cowboys. So you passed the second round. Welcome to the Shake Squad Army, Philly Cowboys mom. Shake Squad Captain Tier. Thank you so much for joining. Really do appreciate it very, very much. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'm just looking. There's really nothing. There's really nothing going on. So we're just gonna have to wait. I'm not making this Bradbury video. I might make it. I don't know. I might just make screw it. I might just make it just so it's done. And then wait on Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Just wait on this. I'm guessing that's the right thing to do, right? But it's like I said, like I knew it once this news came down, like I knew people were gonna be pissed. We got to stop thinking from here. We got to start thinking from here, bro. That's when it comes to this sport. That's what it comes down to. That's just the truth to it all, you know? But it might end another minute, guys. There's really nothing out now. It's pretty dead now. And usually I stream for another hour, but another half hour, but I might I gotta do some stuff today. And yeah. So we'll have some videos out, hopefully a couple of videos out today. 486 in the chat. Guys haven't subscribed to the channel. Oh, almost 500 likes, guys. Let's hit 500 likes. We need 4 more likes to hit 500. We hit over 22,000 subscribers today, so I thank you so much for that. And definitely subscribe to the channel. We have another stream tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Another stream tomorrow, ready to go. And I'm ready to go, man. I'm good to go. So make sure you check out the memberships in the pinned comment. Thank you for the memberships today. Thank you for all the super chats today. Much appreciated from everybody. Thank you so much, Kevin. TY Child. Thank you so much, man. And yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow at 11, but we'll have videos out today. We're ready to go for some videos, stuff like that. I'll have a huge rant on Slay. Trust me, I will have a huge rant. I'll have a premiere up for that video today, so it should be pretty good. So make sure you subscribe, like the stream, and thank you for all the support. Get me the 22K today. And Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, it's time to get him signed. Slay is gone. Time to move on. Get your number 1 corner ready to go. See you guys on the next one. You guys have a fantastic day. Peace out, guys.